breaking records while serving in the military? Only Jimin could pull that off. Just when we thought he couldn't surprise us anymore, he did it again, this time by making Billboard history. Let's talk about it. Park Jimin, our like crazy king, has just achieved something no other K-pop soloist has ever done before. He's officially spent 40 weeks on the Billboard Artist 100 chart. That's right, 40 whole weeks. Let that sink in. Imagine how hard it is for an artist to stay relevant in the ever-changing music industry, where trends shift overnight. And yet, Jimin? He's been holding his place among the world's top artists for almost a year. That's not just impressive, it's groundbreaking. For those unfamiliar, the Billboard Artist 100 chart isn't just some random list. It measures an artist's overall impact in the industry by analyzing album and track sales, radio airplay, and streaming numbers. Basically, it tells us who's dominating the music world at any given time. And Jimin? He's proven time and time again that his influence stretches beyond K-pop. He's a global force. And let's not forget, Jimin already shook the industry to its core in 2023 when Like Crazy hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. That moment alone was history-making. No other K-pop soloist had done it before. But Jimin didn't stop there. He went on to become one of only 9 K-pop acts ever to reach #1 on the Billboard Artist 100, and the only one who's done it both as a group member and as a soloist. Let that sink in for a second. He's not just part of an iconic group, he's building an individual legacy just as powerful. The numbers speak for themselves, but the emotional impact, that's even greater. Fans around the world are celebrating, trending hashtags, sharing memories, and expressing how much Jimin's music means to them. His ability to connect through his artistry, his raw emotions, and his heartfelt performances, it's what makes him stand out. And what makes this achievement even more jaw-dropping. Jimin is doing all of this while serving in the military. Yes, you read that right. While fulfilling his duty as a soldier, his music continues to climb charts, proving just how timeless and influential he is. He's making history in more ways than one, both as a performer and as a person dedicated to his country. This only begs the question, what's going to happen when he's discharged in June? If Jimin can dominate the charts while being away from the spotlight, imagine what he'll do when he's back, fully focused on his music. The industry better prepare itself, because Jimin's return might just shake things up even more than before. So, what do you guys think? Are we even ready for Jimin's post-military era? Because if history tells us anything, it's that he's just getting started. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love seeing Jimin dominate the world stage, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. More Jimin records are coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss them.